freedom isn't free. It costs folks like you and me. And if you don't put in your $1.05, who will? If you've been following the news, you probably heard of the Truck Convoy, which has currently been in Ottawa now for about a week, and they're just laying on those honkers. Truck yeah, brother. Now, they're not there just to have a good old time honking. They're there to legalize freedom. In fact, they want to mandate freedom. They're done with all these vaccine mandates, mask mandates. What they want is a freedom mandate. Now, I get the feeling that they don't actually know what freedom is, like what it literally means. They just kind of like the vibe of it. In the same way that they probably don't even know what an apple pie tastes like. To them, freedom is as American as apple pie. Warm, fuckable apple pie. They wanted freedom so much that they changed out of their business attire, put on some plaid, packed their Gadsden flags, hopped into their $100,000 to $200,000 semi-truck that they earned off the backs of the same working class people they pretend to be, put on some country tunes, and drove halfway across the country to honk their horns in the name of freedom. Because they think it's better to let a disease destroy a large chunk of humanity than to lose a little bit of profit. Freedom, brother! And they loved freedom so much, they had to steal from a food bank, destroy a shop front, throw rocks at ambulances, build a plywood shack full of explosives, and fly their favorite flags. But what would it even look like if the government mandated freedom? Could you imagine in the House of Commons if they passed a law? Overwhelmingly, the House votes in favor of mandating and legalizing freedom. Freedom is now legal in Canada. We have officially mandated freedom. The funny thing is, we already sort of have that. We have this thing, it's called the Charter of Rights and Freedoms. They even put in this really fun section. They made it the very first section of the Charter of Rights and Freedoms, which says that maybe if two freedoms conflict with each other, or there is a crisis, let's say there was this pathogen that was killing a lot of people, especially those who assembled in large numbers, and then maybe the government would say, you know what? Maybe, for the duration of this pandemic, while this thing is spreading throughout the community and killing large chunks of the population, maybe we shouldn't freely assemble then. Now, a business person wearing a truck suit might say, limits? That don't sound like freedom. Truck no, brother. Legalize freedom now. See, I can do that accent because I took a 23andMe, and my genetic analysis says that I'm certified trucked up. However, as much as I love freely assembling, and let's be fair, you never really cared about my right to freely assemble, I also love being free to live my life to its fullest while not dying from a highly virulent yet deadly pathogen, one which, even if it doesn't kill you, could leave you with long-term consequences. So, this isn't really about freedom. Freedom, to the horn fetishists, diesel sexuals, it's a vibe, it's an identity, it's something they like to wear because it feels cool. They don't actually know what freedom is, and they don't care. Freedom to them is not a universal notion, it's an individual one. They want to be able to yell at a Walmart employee without wearing a mask. And since they can't do that, they feel like we're living in a tyrannical system. The implication being that the Walmart employee does not have that right. They don't have the freedom to not be harassed by your fake trucker ass. Nor do the citizens of Ottawa apparently have the freedom to not listen to you honking your horns for a goddamn week. But here's the truth. Individual freedom is not true freedom. As a wise person once wrote, only in the community is personal freedom possible. In the previous substitutes for the community, in the state, etc., personal freedom has existed only for the individuals who developed within the relationship of the ruling class, and only insofar as they were individuals of this class. The illusory community, in which individuals have up till now combined, always took on an independent existence in relation to them, and was at the same time, since it was the combination of one class over against another, not only a completely illusory community, but a new fetter as well. In a real community, the individuals obtain their freedom in and through their association. Now, who wrote that? It's Karl Marx? Karl Marx. I don't know who that is. Thanks for watching the video. If you like what you saw, consider giving the video a like down below. If you want, you could even subscribe to our channel or check out some of the other content we have. If you want to see what else we're doing, you could also find the links in the description for our Twitch channel, our podcast. Leave a comment, do all the things, click that bell thing that everyone wants you to click. And if you want to support what we're doing, you can donate to us at patreon.com/imperialnews. Thanks for watching. Have a lovely day.